Okay, good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Welcome to Area 16, Table Topics and Humorous Speech Contests. As usual, we will start with the Toastmasters Promise. So please, as you can see on your screen, follow me, but stay muted. On the count of three, we will start. As a member of Toastmasters International and my club, I promise to attend club meetings regularly. Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. To prepare for to prepare all of my projects to the best of my ability, basing them on the Toastmasters education program, to prepare for and fulfill meeting assignments, to provide fellow club members with helpful constructive evaluations, to help the club maintain the positive, friendly environment necessary for all members to learn and grow, to serve my club as an officer when called upon to do so, to treat my fellow club members and our guests with respect and courtesy, to bring guests to club meetings so they can see the benefits Toastmasters membership offers, to adhere to the guidelines and rules for all Toastmasters educational and recognition programs, to act within Toastmasters' core values of integrity, respect, service and excellence during the conduct of all Toastmasters activities. Please, let's give each other a round of applause. It's not so easy. Okay, if you are having issues with your audio, I suggest you close the meeting and come back. Sorry, you go out and then you come back in. I think it helps sometimes. Now, I will go straight ahead to introduce the person who will take us through this contest, popularly known as the contest chair. For today, we have someone whom I admire a lot. I respect her so much. She's someone who is a distinguished Toastmaster. Enough said. She joined Toastmasters in 2015. She was once the president of Lighthouse Prestige Toastmasters Club. She is also a former Area 18 director. She is a project manager during the day and a storyteller at night. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, who am I talking about? Please, with a resounding applause. You can do it physically, even though we won't hear it, but please do it. Give welcome to distinguished Toastmaster Ibrahim.
Good morning, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Can you hear me?
Very well.
Oh, fantastic. Good morning. Welcome to this beautiful day. You are welcome to the Area 16 Humorous Speech and Table Topics Contest. We are so glad to have you here. Okay, so in Toastmasters, we're very conscious of time, and I'm the contest chair for today. So I'm going to quickly state the rules of the contest and we'll move along. Now, in this contest, I know that definitely everyone wants to clap, especially during the humorous speeches, we'll want to clap, but in the contest in Toastmasters, we don't clap during the speeches and even after the speeches. But after all the speeches, we will have the opportunity to clap for all our contestants. And also, during the humorous speech contest, the humorous speech contest is for 5 to 7 minutes, but I'll allow the timer to explain it when she comes up. But note that any contestant who goes above time will be disqualified. So any contestant who goes above time will be disqualified. Okay, and also, please note that all the contestants have signed the eligibility form, which means that any speech that you hear today is original. Okay, we want to stress the fact that any speech that you hear today is an original speech. Now we're going to move on to the chief judge. I'm going to introduce the chief judge, Toastmaster Anthony Pogbay, who is going to introduce his role players and explain further to us about what his role players will be doing today. Toastmaster Anthony is a project manager with Delta Afrique Engineering, and he joined Toastmasters Club in 2018. He has served as the Vice President Education and the President of Delta Africa Toastmasters Club. And also, he has completed his dynamic leadership and effective coaching part of the Toastmasters Pathways program. He's the co-founder of Blossom Food Products. He shares his experiences, thoughts, and beliefs on the world stage using Instagram and Facebook platforms. He loves playing football and chess games. Toastmaster Anthony, over to you.
Okay, thank you most graciously, the contest chair. Can someone confirm if I'm audible enough?
Yes, you are.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Like as per the rules of the game, my judges, I'm the chief judge. My judges are set. They have been briefed. They know the rules of the game, and they are not. For now, they are anonymous. You know, for fair play in the game, and the contestants also have been briefed about what is required. Then also their number. The contestants know their number and when to come on stage as well. We also have the ballot counters. I can check they are all in the room, and they all know their roles. So for the other roles like the timer, Madam Contest Chair, I believe this is under your purview. I don't know if I've done all I need to do, you know, in terms of introducing those that are working with me.
Chief Judge, the timer needs to introduce and also say the rules of the, and also state and show the timing card and also state the rules for the timing rules. Okay, so
timer will come on stage now. They are like the Madam Contest Chair has said. We have two contests. We have the table topic contest as well as the humorous speech contest, which have different timings. So in other words, they have the timer's flag will come up at different times depending on the kind of speech. So timer, can you come on stage and give us a brief description of your role in today's meeting?
All right, good morning, guys. There are two timers, so I just need to be sure who you are calling.
Timer one.
All right, excellent. All right, so good morning, everyone. My name is Deji Randall, and I will be timer one for today. The goal of the timer is pretty much to ensure that we keep to time. And for the table topic section, which I see from the calendar that is from the agenda that is the first, we have the time duration is 1 to 2 minutes pretty much. And I'll be showing my flags, which is pretty much the green, amber, and red. The green means that you satisfy the condition. The amber means that you've satisfied, or it's an alert that the time is running out, while the red shows the max time. I'll not be using a card. I'll be using my background because it's a virtual meeting, and my background will be the cards. So there's the green, means that you satisfied your time for the table topic contest. Yellow is your time is running up, and red means you've met the time duration, which is 2 minutes. There's a 30 minutes grace, 30 seconds grace after each table topic speech. For the humorous speech contest, it's a 5 to 7 minutes speech. Also, I'll be showing my flag, the green, the amber, and the red. I'll show the green at 5 minutes, the amber at 6 minutes, and the red at 7 minutes. There's also a 30 minutes grace after a speech. I'd like to let you know that if you exceed the 30 seconds grace period, you probably be disqualified. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Deji. You know, for that brief introduction of your role there. You made. I actually wanted to say it. There was a slip there. You said 30 minutes grace, but I saw that you corrected it, you know, later on. So is actually 30 seconds grace. Thank you. Back to you, Madam Contest Chair.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anthony, and thank you to all the role players. So now we are going to start the table topics contest. I always love the table topics anytime we're doing table topics because it is a chance for all of us to learn how to speak on our feet. But today is not a meeting. It is for us to watch people actually do a table topic and speak impromptu. As a contest chair, I'm going to give a topic to the table topics contestants. But first, all the table topics contestants have to leave the room except the first speaker. So Sergeant at Arms or Zoom Master, can you please take all the table topics contestants to a room? And please confirm when they are all in the room, except the first speaker. Please confirm to me when they're all in the room. And everyone, please note that after each topic, after each speech, we have 1 minute of silence for the judges to conduct their ballot. So we're going to give 1 minute of silence. After each person speaks, we'll give 1 minute of silence for the judges to conduct their ballots. Thank you. Okay. Is everyone in the room now?
Not yet.
Okay.
I can see TT3 is still here. TT4 is still here.
TT2 is still here as well.
Okay, so that means all the four,
Okay,
all the four.
okay.
Okay.
So everyone, we're just waiting a few minutes or a few seconds for all the contestants to go into the breakout room except the first contestant. And then we will start. Please bear with us. Thank you. Okay, is everyone? Yes, thank you so much, Toastmaster Deji. Fantastic. Contestants are encouraged to confirm they can see the timer before they proceed with their speeches. And if you can pin the timer, that would actually be better. If you can pin the timer so that you make sure that you can actually see the timer. If you can pin the timer, that would actually be better. Okay, well,
Madam
right
Contest Chair.
Yes, sir.
Madam Contest Chair, apologies to interrupt you. Contestant 2, and I'm still in the main room. I haven't gotten any prompt to go into the breakout room yet.
No,
Okay.
indeed, all of them are still in the main room. All of
That's
them.
in the main room. Oh, wow.
Yes. So we expect all of them to move except Ibinabo Ibo, who is the first contestant.
Okay, Zoom Master, please just sit here.
They should be off now. Let me confirm.
No prompt has come up yet.
Now? Isaac is still here.
Okay, I can see
Contestant
the
2 is still there.
prompt is up now.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Isaac has gone now. Okay.
Okay, so to contest chair, let me please confirm if all three are in the breakout room before we proceed.
Okay, I can still see Toastmaster Isaac here though.
Toastmaster
Toastmaster
Isaac,
Anthony, you want to say something?
you should have gotten the prompt by now.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
I can now confirm that all three are in the breakout room. Let us please proceed.
Okay. Toastmaster Anthony, you want to say something?
Madam Contest Chair, I also want to confirm if the Zoom Master can demobilize chatting capability with the contestants in the breakout room.
Could you elaborate on that, please?
Okay, so no, they shouldn't be. Nobody should be able to chat with those that are in the breakout session. Is it possible for you to do that?
Yes, as it stands, no one can chat with the people in the breakout session.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Anthony. Okay, thank you, Zoom Master. So do we have the first speaker here now? Oh, yes, fantastic. Welcome, Toastmaster Ibrahim. Please confirm that you can hear me and that you can see the timer.
I can hear you and I can hear you and I can see the timer.
Fantastic. Well done. Welcome. Okay, so Toastmaster Ibrahim, your table topics question for today is, you are the host of a late night talk show. You are the host of a late night talk show. Who will your first guest be? You just started a late night talk show. Who will your first guest be and why? You are the host of a late night talk show. Who will your first guest be and why? Toastmaster Ibrahim, over to you.
If I was the host of a late night talk show, who would my guest be and why? That's a very interesting question. It's one I have never thought of because I have never really seen myself as a late night host or never really envisioned myself to be on stage. However, if I was the host, I would pick 3 people from different parts of life. First, the person I would pick is, of course, Oprah Winfrey, who is the queen of all talk show hosts. I would ask her different questions about her life, the book, things that she had not even talked about in her books, things that she had not talked about doing her shows. I would like to dig deeper into her life to find out and understand how her mind works and help teach us really, or to teach me how she transitioned from being a talk show host to a billionaire, which I actually find that as more important. The second person will be the Dalai Lama. Again, because of spirituality part of it, I would like to know what it's like to have peace in this world in spite of all the problems that we face in this world. I would like to know how he actually controls his mind and stays deep and true to himself. And the third person will be Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama fascinates me because she is a very fascinating woman. She's intelligent. She could have been the president for all we know, but she stepped aside to be able to take care of her family, to support her husband. And I find it very interesting that she chose to be out of the spotlight. So if I was a late night talk show host, I would choose Michelle Obama, the Dalai Lama, and Oprah Winfrey. Thank you, the contest chair.
Well done, Toastmaster Ibrahim. Okay, thank you. So moving on to our next speaker, Toastmaster Isaac. Zoom Master, please can you bring Toastmaster Isaac in?
Yes, of course, contest chair. While we observe the 1 minute of silence for the judges, correct?
Yes, of course, yes.
Thank you.
So while we observe the 1 minute of silence, please bring Toastmaster Isaac in. Timekeeper, please let me know once the 1 minute is up. Thank you.
It's 1 minute.
Okay, thank you, timekeeper. Thank you, Toastmaster Deji. Now, moving on to our next speaker, Our next speaker, Toastmaster Isaac. Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can see you. I can hear you. Can you hear me, please?
Yes, 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 I can. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Toastmaster Isaac, can you also see the timer? Toastmaster Deji.
Yes, I'm trying to scroll to him now.
Oh, okay.
I can't see him yet, but just give me a moment.
Or can you pin the timer?
Yes, I have pinned him now.
Okay, okay, fantastic. Toastmaster Isaac, welcome, Table Topics Contest. Your question for today is, you are the host of a late night talk show. You are the host of a late night talk show. Who would your first guest be and why? I repeat, you are the host of a late night talk show. Who would your first guest be and why? Toastmaster Isaac, over to you.
The contest chair, fellow Toastmasters, honored guests. If I am the host of a talk show, who will my first guests be? Personally, I am one individual who lives on values such as honesty, integrity, caring, compassion. So definitely these values will be the values that I will put up on my show. These are the values that I want to teach to my audience in my show. So who will this first person that I will invite be? Definitely, he or she will be someone that embodies these values that I've mentioned. You be an individual who embodies honesty, that individual who embodies caring, love, someone that I would say resonates with the values of the show. The person could be a leader at any level. Doesn't necessarily have, he or she does not necessarily have to be, it doesn't necessarily have to be the president of the country or the CEO of an organization. As long as that individual embodies these values. And that individual may not be known to you here, fellow Toastmasters and esteemed guests. That individual will be someone that I honor so greatly. And that individual is my mentor, the person who has mentored me personally and in my career. His name is Dapo Molade, and he embodies these values that I've mentioned, and he would be the first person that I would invite on my show, the contest chair.
Well done, Toastmaster Isaac. Thank you. So now we will observe 1 minute of silence for the judges to conduct their ballot while we bring in the third speaker. Zoom master, please bring in the third speaker while we observe the 1 minute silence. Thank you. You wanted me to unmute myself?
Contest chair, you are unmuted.
It's
Okay.
1 minute. The time is up for the judges to record.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Okay, so now moving on to Toastmaster Ibrahim. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
I can hear you.
Okay, welcome. Toastmaster Ibrahim, your table topics question is, you are the host of a late night talk show. Who would your first guest be and why? You are the host of a late night talk show. Who would your first guest be and why? Toastmaster Ibrahim, over to you.
The contest chair, amiable Toastmasters, and our delectable guests. Welcome to this show. It's a maiden edition and one of a kind. But I would like to reveal a secret to you. On today's show, it wouldn't be the same thing over and over and over again. It's going to be something quite different. Why have I chosen to invite this top-notch speaker? Well, the reason is not far-fetched. Toastmaster Craig Esobode, as everyone knows, is a name in Toastmaster with an intrinsically intriguing eloquence, an absolutely fantastic diction. He has anchored a number of Toastmasters events, ranging from area contests, division contests, and whatnot. What's more, Toastmaster Craig has the attitude and aptitude to captivate the intention and arouse the conscience of the audience to the extent that members of audience will be glued to his attention until the end of his oration. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to assure you that today's event is going to be one of a kind. And one more thing, they say, all is well that ends well. I want to agree with the fact that when you have an event that's stick or etched on your memory till the cows come home, that memory will live long. On this note, I would like to hinge on a quote from Shakespeare that says, brevity is the soul of wit. Back to you, the contest chair.
Well done, Toastmaster Ibrahim. Now we will give the judges 1 minute of silence to conduct their ballots while we bring in the fourth and last speaker. Thank you, Zoom Master. Okay, thank you, Zoom Master. Now our fourth and last speaker is...
The judges...
Sorry? Okay, so our fourth and last speaker is Toastmaster Yukela Buchi. Can you see me and hear me?
I can hear you, but I can't see you.
But you can't see me? But can you see the timer? Can you see the timer, Toastmaster Deji?
Yes, I see the timer.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so Toastmaster UK, your topic for today is, you are the host of a late night talk show. Who would your first guest be? You are the host of a late night talk show. Who would your first guest be and why? Toastmaster UK, over to you.
Good morning, contest chair and delectable Toastmasters and guests. being the host of a late night talk show means to be able to do so many things at once, being able to direct the flow of a conversation, being able to infuse humor and make the guests appreciate your content. On my very first talk show, there is one person I would like to invite because I would like to set the tone for that talk show, and this person is my mother. My mother. Her name is Ozioma Ekpete. I can't even remember how old she is right now, but she's above 60 slightly. My mom, a professor of chemistry, who has reached the zenith of her career. I would like to hear more about her. Ask her questions in an unbridled manner that I couldn't in family setting. I would like to find out what motivated you, this woman, to study chemistry in school. What made you chase your masters? What made you travel abroad for a sabbatical? What made you chase the zenith of your career to become a professor? What made you who you were today without giving up? Born a disabled woman in a family of 4. Yet, here you are, leading ministries, building empires, having successful children. I would like to know the insights, the spirit behind those mind-bending and mind-blowing accomplishments. My mom will be my very first guest because she is my hero. And I would like other people to know about my hero just as much as I know. Well, they say Toastmasters wears many hats. And that day, my heart will be to interview my mom and let her pour her heart out and share the secrets of her success. It will be a very blessed and great accomplishment. Thank you, Madam Contest Chair.
Thank you, Toastmaster UK. Well done. And so now we will give the judges 1 minute of silence to conduct the ballots. Thank you.
The judge's time is up. The judge's time is up.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Lawrence. And this brings us to the end of the table topics contest. Well done to all the table topics contestants. We are going to move on to the humorous speech contest. Zoom Master. We're going to move on to the humorous speech contest, and the same rules apply.
Apologies, Madam.
Okay.
Apologies, Madam Contest Chair. 2 things. Number 1, is it necessary to move the humorous speech contestants out of the room? I was under the impression that they do not have to go out.
Toastmaster Abubakar, that was what I was about to say when I said not all the rules apply. Thank you for pointing that out. But that's what I was about to say when I said not all the rules of the table topics applies to the humorous speech contest. So the main difference is all the humorous speech contestants will stay in the room. So they will all stay in the room, but we will still give the judges 1 minute of silence after each speech. And of course, as the timer said, for the humorous speech contest, it is 5 to 7 minutes, and all the contestants must not go above 7 minutes, 30 seconds. If not, you will be disqualified. Okay, now moving on to the humorous speech contestants. Do we have all the contestants here, Zoom Master?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So Our first contestant is Toastmaster Komiyo. Oh yes, Toastmaster Deji, well done. Toastmaster Deji said the time starts when I notice a verbal or non-verbal activity. Fantastic. All the contestants, please take note of that. Toastmaster Komiyo Ehua.
Sorry to cut you short again. Apologies, contest chair, for this.
Okay.
The timer was saying that contestants are encouraged to confirm that they can see timekeeper before they proceed. And I also want to add one thing. I want to spotlight the contestants. So I want the contestant to confirm that they have, after pinning the timer, I need them to confirm that they can see the spotlight and the timer at the same time.
Okay.
So in response to that, if you spotlight anyone, they can only see who is spotlighted. So if you need to spotlight, you need to spotlight the timekeeper and the contestant.
Okay, so we can spotlight two people, right? The contestant and the timekeeper.
Correct.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for this. You can go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Toastmaster Komiyo Ehua is our first speaker. Toastmaster Komiyo, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Loud and clear. I can see you as well.
Okay, and you can also see the timer?
Yes, I can.
Okay, fantastic. Toastmaster Komiyo, speech title, The Good Girl Syndrome. The Good Girl Syndrome, Toastmaster Komiyo, over to you.
We hear of syndrome and our mind goes to bad things like disease conditions with different bodily manifestations. And it is true. In fact, it is similar to the good girl syndrome. And you begin to wonder, what could be bad being a good girl? Ladies and gentlemen, if you think there is nothing bad or wrong with being a good girl, then congratulations. You have just earned yourself 6 more minutes to listen to what I have to say. Contest chair, esteemed Toastmasters, and our lovely guests. Everything is wrong with being a good girl. To put things in context, according to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, a syndrome is a characteristic combination of opinions, behaviors, and emotions. Growing up as the only female and last born child, I was raised to be the perfect Yoruba gentle girl, to be courteous and well-mannered, to greet my elders kneeling, to listen when being spoken to take up any and every opinion as a correction. Because kilomo, meaning what does she know? My opinion never mattered. It was painful. And that reminds me of the popular saying, you can't eat your cake and have it. Well, Toastmasters and guests, in my world, people ate their cake and had it. I was so furious. Then my mom would tell me, Komiyo, forget about them. Them meaning those that would hurt me or wrong me. She would continue, leave it to God. God knows best. And I agreed with her. The only difference was that I did not see how God dealt with these people. And this belief made me create an unhealthy balance or allowance of understanding between me and others, such that I created allowance for my tormentors, and for me, I will not condone anything short of perfection. And that's why I wonder when people look at me and say, only girl and last born, you're enjoying, no. And this pattern continued at home, at work, and even in my relationship, such that I would overlook the inadequacies of my siblings and even my partner, just in the bid to understand, forgetting that I'm a total speck, a homie. But then, this made me realize that who could get help? I just wanted to be perfect. I just wanted to be, to be a no mistake kind of person. The kind that when you slap one cheek like this, she will turn the other cheek for you to slap it again. But if I were the one doing the slapping, mistakenly, I'll be beaten and battered, blue-black for it. But now I'm just tired. I'm tired. I just want to live this baby girl life, I just want to relax and be taken care of. Is too much to ask? Don't I deserve it? But no, this good girl will not allow me be. You know why I know? Sometime late last year, when I was really sick, I was hospitalized. My temperature was spiking, hitting the roof. I was so weak, I lost weight, I was coughing, and I was having difficulty in breathing, just like this. Oh yes, you guessed right. I suspected COVID and I went for the test. Only for the test to come out negative. The one bad thing I wanted positive. Hey. I was sad. You know why? Because there was that sweet 2 weeks of self-love and self-isolation. I couldn't get it. As if I've not had enough from my village people. That day, my boss called me to resume work that night. But if only this good girl would have kept her mouth shut, at least for the few days that she will recuperate, only if. But then here I am. Ladies and gentlemen, Toastmasters and guests. In a nutshell, the good girl, or rather the girl in the good girl syndrome, suffers all. She understands, but is never understood. Ladies and gentlemen, it is an epidemic. Because for every good girl like this may eventually turn bad, but only if they knew while growing up from their environment the words of Diane Brothers, an American psychologist, who said, and I quote, "You need to give yourself permission to be human." Then I realized that all this while I have been living above or below human, or rather more or less than human, but actually never human. The contest chair.
Well done, Toastmaster Camille. Now we will observe 1 minute of silence for the judges to collate their ballots.
The judges' time is up. The judges' time is up.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lawrence. Now our next speaker is Toastmaster Rosemary Amadi. Toastmaster Rosemary, can you see me and hear me?
Yes, I can see you. Can you see me and hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you see the timer, Toastmaster Deji?
Yes, I can.
Okay, fantastic. So, Toastmaster Rosemary Amadi, speech title, Life Lessons of a Foodie. Life Lessons of a Foodie, Toastmaster Rosemary, over to you.
An English writer, Virginia Woolf, once wrote, "One cannot think well, sleep well, love well if one has not eaten well." Anybody that doesn't agree to that shouldn't eat today. The contest chair, fellow Toastmaster, and hungry guests. It has been a tradition for Toastmaster Rosemary that every Friday she eats the popular Yoruba meal called amala. She has been devouring this meal since when she was a copper, even though she has been devouring it since when she was an egg in her mother's ovaries. As usual on Friday, I went to my regular amala joint and I ordered not just one plate, but 2 plates, thick ones. After eating the spicy meal, I decided to cool my tongue with a chilled yogurt. Now, there was no difference between the taste of this yogurt and the hair relaxers that most of the ladies here uses. Only that it didn't relax my tongue. Later that evening, I went to my friend's house. And guess what? She offered me fried rice, fried chicken, fried fish, and fried eggs. Ladies and gentlemen, who am I to say no to such an offer? Before I slept that night, I finished a plate of beans. Yes, a plate of beans. And even ate a plate of egusi soup in my dream. I can see the contest chair nodding her head. I'm sure she can relate to that. People call me a glutton, but I'm not one. According to the American humorist Pogbay, she said, "I am not a glutton. I am only an explorer of food." The next day was a party of a very good friend. So when I woke up from my afternoon nap, I took a glass of iced tea to ginger myself. As I began my journey, I heard my stomach making loud noises like that of Toastmaster Isaac engine. Lo and behold, the inevitable began. All the rishi I ate the previous day started having World War III in my stomach. Then it dawned on me that I had diarrhea. I was in a vehicle with enough breeze that could blow off my wig, yet I was sweating profusely. I glued my legs together, held my skirt tight, even when the conductor refused to give me my balance. I did not argue. I was humbled all through my journey till I got to the party. When I arrived at the birthday party, I went straight up to my girlfriend, who was the celebrant. And while we were talking, my stomach pain began. This time, it was unbearable, and I could feel the pressure down there. People say falling in love is the best feeling, but I think finding a toilet when you have diarrhea is a better one. I dashed into the restroom and ignored the indication signs written there. When I came out, a man that had been waiting for me was surprised that I was a she, and he asked me why I made use of the male restroom instead of the female. So I said to him, "Sir, these days, ladies wear more of trousers. How was I supposed to know that it was only men only? And besides, I am a feminist, so I can use whatever a man uses." I went back to the party, and while everyone were busy eating and enjoying the tasty meals, having fun, I was in another world. I sat across an handsome young man. Oh, they were playing lovely music. Oh, I would have loved to dance, or even got attention from the handsome young man who looked as lovely as the birthday cake. But I was unhappy. I sat on my seat. I was in another world. The only thing I wanted to hear was toilet. The only place I wanted to be was a toilet. The only word I wanted to hear, toilet. I ran back to the restroom. And then I spent some time looking at the mirror and crying. I was in pain. I was unhappy. I blamed myself. I blamed the Yashion Zamala and even the people that gave me food in my dream. But then I realized that crying or blaming anyone wouldn't be of any use to me. So I dried my tears and thought about the lovely meals, the melody dances and songs, and also the handsome young man. So I gathered strength and ran back to the hall. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters and hungry guests, we may face painful situations in life that may make us feel unhappy, sad, or disappointed. Remember that life is like diarrhea. No matter how hard you try to stop it, the shit keeps coming up. So instead of being unhappy, disappointed, clean your tears, put a smile on your face, and be happy. And even when it gets too hard that you want to commit suicide, think of all the sweet food, the lovely drinks, the ladies, and think of, and even when you want to commit suicide, think of all the lovely food, the lovely drinks, the fine ladies and handsome men that will come on your burial day and stay alive. The contest chair, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Thank you.
Well done, Toastmaster Rosemary. Now we will give the judges 1 minute of silence to conduct their ballots. Thank you.
The judges' time is up. The judges' time is up.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lawrence. Now our third and last humorous speech speaker is Toastmaster Aziz Okegbenro. Can you see me and hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Can you see the timer, Toastmaster Deji?
Yes, I can.
Okay, fantastic. Toastmaster Aziz.
Can you hear me clearly?
Sorry?
Can you hear me clearly?
Yes. I think if you can move. Wait, from where you're standing, speak again. Let me be sure that I can hear you from where you're. If you move back a bit, please speak again.
Can you hear me clearly now?
Okay, yes. So try not to go further than where you're standing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, try not to go further from where you're standing right now. So either you move a bit closer or you but don't go further from where you're standing. Okay, Toastmaster Aziz Okegbenro, speak title, The Rare Me. The Rare Me, Toastmaster Aziz Okegbenro, over to you.
The contest chair, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Growing up, was fun until passers-by started calling me several names. Everywhere I go, they call me Fulani, Fulani. Even the Igbo man around me would call me Omojo Igbo. That is a child that looks like Igbo. The Malams would call me Aboki. Where do I really belong? The most common of it all is that Fulani, Fulani. It's funny how people describe me whenever they come to visit me. You hear them say things I relocated to Ifo, Ogun State in 2007. Guess what? I got another name, Boro. Boros are a small subgroup of the Fulani ethnic group. Well, I felt there is more to this name, as there is usually a cunning smile that comes along with it whenever people call me that name, Boro. Coincidentally, I watched a Nollywood movie where a young, fair, handsome boy like me was named Boro. Ladies and gentlemen, could you believe in that movie, Boro was used to describe a child that doesn't look like his parents? I thought as much. Well, they were wrong because I really look like my parents. Trust me, once you see me, you are seeing a copy of my father and my mother. Though none of them have this curly hair. Ladies and gentlemen, keep calm, relax. There is more to know about this rare Yoruba Fulani man standing in front of you. In 2017, NYSC carefully looked at me and sent me to my people in Kano State. Guess what? I met my family, the real Fulani people. Man, I really look like them. For the first time, I realized why people call me Fulani. The Fulanis are mostly light-skinned, tall, with curly hair. I guess God intentionally made me short to make me unique. God is wonderful for creating a Fulani in a Yoruba family. He's wonderful. I never knew the Fulanis are different from Hausas until I got to Kano. The Fulanis are traditionally nomad or semi-nomad. Their nomadic lifestyle spread them into virtually all West Africa. They are extremely tolerant of other people around them. Forget what the media say. All tribes have bad eggs amongst them. Few weeks with this set of people, I started seeing myself like a real Fulani. They are very nice, friendly, and accommodating. At the parade ground one day, while receiving a call, I saw one of our camp commander beside me. He kept staring at me. He stood there till I ended my call. The next thing I heard was, "Hey, Aboki, how come you speak Yoruba fluently like that? Did you grow up in a Yoruba land?" Sir, I didn't just grow up there. I'm a confirmed Yoruba boy. I replied. He was amazed. He responded again. Go home and ask your parents. One of them must be a Fulani. I couldn't stop laughing, wondering if this man was right. I asked my mother, and my mother said, my son Aziz, stop disturbing yourself. I remember your grandfather once said, you look exactly like your paternal great-grandmother. Paternal great-grandmother? Are you surprised? I was too. Nevertheless, everything has its advantage and disadvantage. My Fulani made me one of the most liked individuals on campus. My Fulani and Hausa friends took me to places. I met people I wouldn't have met as an ordinary corps member. What's more, I was even introduced to business, which I still do till date. Imagine a country where graduates find it difficult to get good jobs. My Fulani provided opportunity for me. Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate who you are. Appreciate what you have, because we will never be able to recognize opportunities if we first don't recognize and appreciate all that we have and all that we've been given. The contest chair.
Well done, Toastmaster Aziz. Now we will give the judges 1 minute of silence to conduct the ballots. Thank you.
The judges' time is up. The judges' time is up.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Lawrence. Now we have come to the end of the humorous speech contest. All the judges, we're getting there. We're all going to unmute ourselves and clap for all the contestants. But we're going to allow the judges, the chief judge, the ballot counter, timer, all of them are going to leave now to collate the ballots and round up, and they'll get back to the meeting. Now, everyone, unmute your audio and let us all clap for all the contestants. Yeah, any clap. If you don't clap, I'm not going to continue. Can everybody, Toastmaster Abubakar, you're laughing. Can you unmute yourself and clap also?
Of course.
So you can clap and you can laugh.
That's my clap.
Okay, Toastmaster Thomas also.
A read contest. You have a read contest at hand. God help the chief judge. Well done.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
So
thank
role
you.
players have been invited to the breakout room. They should please go. Role players.
What did you say?
Role players have been invited to the breakout room, and judges, they should please move.
Okay, all the role players, please go to the breakout room. We will release you and you come back to us. Don't worry, you'll come back to us. Okay, so well done to all our contestants. Yay, all the table topics contestants and all the humorous speech contestants. Now I'm going to interview all of you. This is the moment I have been waiting for. I know we're all waiting for the contest, but the moment I was waiting for was the interview part, because I love this part. So we're going to start with the table topics contestants. And as I interview each person, each contestant, the Zoom master will show the certificate of the contestant. Toastmaster Abubakar, okay, I'm sure you prefer me to go in the order. You've probably done it that way.
Yes, please.
Okay, Toastmaster Ibinabo, are you there?
Sorry, quick question, contest chair. Would you like one of your timers to stay with you to time?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so Toastmaster Deji, you don't have to
Would you like Lawrence to stay and help you time, and I will go into the breakout room?
Exactly, fantastic. Yeah, Toastmaster Lawrence can stay here while you go to meet the judges and the chief judge in the breakout room. Thank you so much for that.
Excellent, thank you.
Then how am I going to do the timing? Contest chair.
You can share.
Okay, so Toastmaster Abubakar, what did you say?
How many minutes do we have for this session? Okay, so how many minutes do we have for this session?
Toastmaster Abubakar, what did you say? Toastmaster Abubakar, what did you say?
Good afternoon.
You can use
how
this
can I get a
cards.
link into the breakout room?
Time cards.
Toastmaster, I think Sean is asking how he can join the breakout room.
Okay. I just got an invite now. Thank you.
Contest chair, how many minutes do we have for this session?
Okay, so Toastmaster Lawrence, we have about 20 minutes. Please help us not to move past 20 minutes.
For the entire session remaining?
Yes, for the entire interview session, yes.
Okay.
We have 7 contestants to interview. 20 minutes. Let's see how we can do this in 20 minutes. Okay, so our first person is Toastmaster Ibinabo. Toastmaster Ibinabo, congratulations on the table topics contest. When I saw your hobbies, and now I'm looking at you, I was trying to connect your hobbies to you. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. Your hobbies, mountain climbing, motorcycles, and traveling. Like how? You're a lady. So how does that work? Like even the mountain climbing, which mountains have you climbed recently? Or even, in your life? And even the motorcycle part, wow, amazing. It makes me think like, okay, this lady is very daring, very, very daring lady. So tell us a bit about it.
Which part would you like me to start with?
I'm interested in the mountain climbing one. The motorcycle one is amazing me, but the mountain climbing one.
I began climbing when I first got into university. That was about 25 years ago, my first year in university. And I fell into it by mistake, out of curiosity. I saw a wall and some people were climbing the wall. And the next thing they're like, oh, we go on trips. I knew I liked traveling then. So I thought, okay, I'll join. And then since then, I climbed all over the UK because I was still in the United Kingdom then. And then recently, I climbed the highest peak in Nigeria, Chapawadi in Taraba State. That was in March. And in August, I climbed Kilimanjaro, the highest mountain in Africa.
But you have to do you have to really exercise, right? To be able to you have to keep fit to be able to really climb mountains well.
Well, yes, you have to be fit, but really what you need to do is you have to enjoy being outdoors. You have to enjoy nature. I love being in trees. I'm someone who doesn't even like wearing shoes. So when I'm out there in a park or around surrounded by trees, I love it. So you have to really like it. You have to be the kind of person that isn't squeamish about insects or animals or anything. Just go and just be in tune with nature. Then you have to enjoy walking because mountain climbing is mostly walking. For both Kilimanjaro and Chapawadi, there were no technical climbs. So it was mostly walking but uphill. And then to train for them, I just use the stairs at work. My office is about 30 floors, 30 flights of stairs. So I did that every day to prepare for the climb. And you have to work on your legs. You have to work on your abs as well, because you have to stay upright. And then also fitness, like swimming or jogging, or simply just walking every day, half an hour every day, and then increasing it gradually. It's not very difficult. It's just the discipline that you have to actually prepare yourself, really discipline and wanting to do it. The actual exercise part is not that difficult.
Fantastic, well done. Please,
Thank
Zoom
you.
Master, display Toastmaster Ibrahim certificate. Zoom Master, please display the certificate. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. It's going to come up in just a second.
Okay, it's going to come up. Okay, so we will move on to Toastmaster Ibrahim.
Can you see it?
Toastmaster. Yes, we can see it. Thank you, Zoom Master.
Thank you.
Yes, well done. Toastmaster Ibrahim Kasim. Okay. Yes, we can hear you. Toastmaster Ibrahim, reading and taekwondo, how do they fit, please? Like I said, when I was like, I'm looking forward to this section. What does reading have to do with taekwondo? How? Please enlighten me, enlighten all of us. How, please?
Well, without a doubt, I'm the kind of person that loves to explore so many possibilities. Well, one thing I didn't put in my profile is the fact that I could speak 3 international languages, which I'm actually still working on the 4th one. So I like to explore everything, academics, professionalism, even keeping fit itself. And I see that taekwondo, beyond just making you look fit, smart, and relaxes your nerves to be able to even think straight. I see it as a means of protecting yourself, because we are in an unprecedented environment. Everything is just so hostile, and you need to protect yourself to the barest minimum. So that's why I hopped on the bandwagon 2-3 years ago, and I think I'm growing in that line. So reading for me is something I cannot do away with. It comes naturally. I just like to explore and take on reading things, achieving what I really need to achieve to improve my professionalism, and of course to keep upscaling my career path.
Amazing. I love the way you connected it. Well done. and the way you answer the question also makes me know that you can actually answer a table topics question anywhere. So if someone just springs, yeah, fantastic. Well done. It's Toastmaster.
Thank you much.
Well done. Okay, so please display his certificate. Display Toastmaster Ibrahim certificate, please. Zoom Master, Toastmaster Ibrahim certificate. Toastmaster Isaac, we're moving to you. Toastmaster Isaac. While we display Toastmaster Ibrahim certificate, we're moving over to Toastmaster Isaac so that we can manage the time. Toastmaster Isaac, can you hear me? Well done, Toastmaster Ibrahim.
Thank you, the contest chair.
Okay.
Yes, Madam Contest Chair, I can hear you.
Okay. So, Toastmaster Isaac, your quote, the unexamined life is not worth living. I actually love that quote. So, what does that quote mean to you, and why did you choose that quote, or why is that your favorite quote?
Okay, so thank you very much, Madam Contest Chair. The reason why that quote is important to me and why I chose it is that I'm someone who believes so much in discipline, self-discipline, and discipline generally. I believe strongly in my values, and I I also believe that we are never finished products. We are work in progress. And the only way that we can continue to grow personally in our character, professionally, is for us to continue to look at who we are today and see how we can improve going into the future. So that's what suggested that quote. And also, even in my profession, it's something that I'm a QHSE professional, that's quality, health, safety, and environment. And that's one thing that we preach a lot in my profession, continual improvement. Organizations should continually improve. Individuals, human beings should continually improve. So that it's something that is very dear to my heart in my daily living.
And even the way you answered the question, you were smiling throughout. Shows that it is the concept of continuous improvement is definitely dear to your heart. Well done, Toastmaster Isaac. Please let us, Zoom Master, please show his certificate. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Toastmaster Isaac. Toastmaster UK Labuchi, over to you. Toastmaster UK.
Hello. Hello, TME fine.
Okay. Toastmaster UK, your view looks different. You're using a camera or?
It's just
you don't want to tell us what you're using. Okay, no problem. We'll just Toastmaster UK is always doing something, I don't know, he's always doing something interesting. I've known him for some years now. He's always doing something interesting. So Toastmaster UK, your accomplishments is being among the living and also being a Toastmaster while at it. Like, please explain. I know yes, a lot of COVID, but I really want to hear from you. Why did you put that as your accomplishment?
being among the living.
I'm being a Toastmaster while at it, yeah.
Okay. This life is a fickle life, and every day, according to statistics, a lot of people die. I don't know the exact number, but we also experienced a huge number of deaths, especially over this past 2 years. People have experienced COVID-19. And being able to live in the midst of such chaos and being able to do what you love doing, delivering value and growing is an accomplishment. Some people cannot talk. They are not able to even speak very well, even while living. But I have the ability to see, speak, be a Toastmaster, play roles, do table topics, which I enjoy a lot. And I find that to be an accomplishment, a worthwhile one.
So true. So true. So true. Thank you. Thank you for that. I remember last year I kept seeing this like a cartoon thing that would say, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? And the other person would say alive. Yeah, so true. In light of everything that we've been through. So true. Thank you, Toastmaster UK. Please show his certificate of participation. Okay, thank you. Timekeeper, we're actually going to need a bit more time. Now we're moving on to Toastmaster UK. Congratulations. Now we're moving on to the humorous speech contestants. We will start with Toastmaster Komiyo. Toastmaster Komiyo, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, and well done to all our contestants today. Everybody has good network. So yeah, well done. Well done for being very meticulous about that. Okay, so Toastmaster Komiyo, the good girl syndrome. And when you said who good girl help, I just started laughing. So why did you choose that topic for your speech?
Well, it's a reflection of, I just thought of something about myself. So it's a reflection of a part of me. And I knew that if I put that out, I would come seamless.
So true. You said the depth of nature and humanity inspires you the most. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Okay. What I mean by that is sometimes I just get lost in nature, of course. Why people act the way they do. My mind is, I feel my mind is sort of divergent. I can almost accommodate reasons for the things people will not create reasons for. So even if somebody appears bad, I can think of why the person acted that way. Because I know people act their best. I mean, you are better. Yourself 5 years from now is not what you are now. So what you did 5 years ago is not what you do now, because you know better. But then that was your best, you're acting your best, but now you act better. So I just feel that my mind is a large one, and I just get engrossed with nature and people.
That's really good. That's really good. Well done, Toastmaster Comio. Please display Toastmaster Comio's certificate of participation. Okay, Toastmaster Comio, congratulations. Well done. Toastmaster Rosemary, you're next.
Good afternoon.
Toastmaster Rosemary. Okay. Toastmaster Rosemary, the foodie. From amala to chilled yogurt. How, please? How? I was just listening. I was like, from amala to chilled yogurt. How? So are you really a foodie? Or was it just the speech to be funny, and so you just came up with it?
Well, to be honest with you, 80% of everything I said in the speech happened to me. Yes, wow. I am a foodie.
And the handsome young man too. The handsome young man happened too.
Yes, but unfortunately we didn't. There was no chemistry. Yeah, but I'm a foodie and I love food. Yeah, I love amala a lot and I love yogurt, so I don't mind mixing it with anything. I don't mind the combination.
Interesting. And you said you love watching horror movies. How?
I love it. Well, I don't know, maybe because I studied human anatomy. So, getting to dissect dead bodies, those things are really interesting. I don't know, it could be weird to some people, but I just love the thrills, the shock, the vibes and everything that the horror movie gives. Oh. You understand? Yeah.
That's interesting. That's really interesting. I stay away from horror movies. I don't watch them. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, here is someone who loves watching horror movies. Nice. Okay, interesting. Please display Toastmaster Rosemary's certificate of participation. Okay, Zoom Master, thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Toastmaster Rosemary. Now moving on to Toastmaster Aziz, the Fulani man. Toastmaster Aziz. Toastmaster Aziz, where are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so even for me too, I can't even tell if you're Yoruba or Hausa. You just look. So I totally understand why people think you're Fulani. I cannot tell too. So did all that happen to you, or you just added some parts, to make it a humorous speech? Because that was really interesting. People actually seeing you as Fulani and then always calling you that, and then you went to Kano and actually saw your brothers, right?
Yes.
So did it all happen to you, or was it, just tell us about it, please.
What do you say?
Did all that happen to you?
Yes, of course.
Even I can tell if you're Fulani, or I can't tell if you're Hausa or Yoruba. So do people actually see you and think you're Hausa, and then you actually went to serve in Kano, or?
Yes, I everything about it is a true life story.
Wow.
So everything.
Wow, that is interesting.
Now, though it's funny now, but back then when I was young, I don't like all those names. I don't like it. But now it's part of me, so I'm used to it. So I just make jokes out of it.
Well, interesting, interesting. So you love playing table tennis. Why? Why do you like table tennis? What made you choose that particular sport?
Yeah, I love playing because when I was young, I lived with my grandma. So and we have table tennis. So I'm the they call it Onile or something like that in Yoruba. So I'm always in charge of the table tennis. So what I've started playing is at the age of 6. So everybody in my area then, you know, whenever they see me, I'm Alaja. Yeah, due to the fact that they always see me playing the tennis. So that's why I like. It's my best sport.
Okay, interesting. Well done. Please display Toastmaster Aziz's certificate of participation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Zoom Master. Okay, to Zoom Master and Chief Judge, please, I don't have the results yet. Can somebody get the results to me so that we don't take more time, so we don't go above time? Thank you.
Let me reach out to the contest chair, but sorry, the Chief Judge, but you will probably have to do something while we get that.
Okay. Yeah, you can get the table topics part first to me, and then while they're still collating the humorous speech contest part, so that we can make sure that we don't exceed the time. Okay, so now I feel like, because I was actually trying to go through the interviews to make sure that we stay within time, but now we actually have a bit more time. So let me see, who do I want to pick on? Who do I want to pick on that I already picked on before? There's somebody smiling at me and smiling at me. She's just behaving as if she wants me to. She's blocking her face. She's acting like she was. You know, I'm going to call you Toastmaster Rosemary. Okay, Toastmaster Rosemary. Toastmaster Rosemary, come out. We have a bit more time, so let's just you know, while we're waiting for the results. So Toastmaster Rosemary, so you're a foodie. Do you also like cooking?
I love cooking, no, but only the food I love eating. Yeah, I love cooking, especially swallow, because I'm the swallow type. Aside amala, I love eating afang soup, anything rich in minerals. Yeah, so I'm not really the fast food person. So I love cooking. You know, whenever I go to work, people expect me to be ordering food and everything, but they used to see me with a big food flask coming from home. So yes, I love cooking. I love eating.
Toastmaster said you send him your address, so
if you come, I will eat you too.
You want to visit that so you can check some.
I'll eat him too.
So you can check something, right? Oh my God!
I'll eat
so
you.
You really like food, like wow! That is amazing. That is amazing.
Yeah.
So are you really more into Nigerian food, or do you eat other types of food? So are you the kind of foodie that can eat other types of food, like Chinese, Mexican? You know, you like to explore, yeah? Or are you really just a Nigerian food girl?
Well, I love to explore, because you know, a foodie is an explorer. Like, you explore different kind of food. But I'm a typical local girl. Yes, so I love Nigerian food. Yeah. So sometimes when I think about living in a country, the first thing that comes to my mind is amala. If we do, like, how will I miss those things?
Well, you know, Yorubas, why you like amala that much?
It was my mom, or when she was pregnant for me, she started eating that thing. Yeah.
Mother said yes. He said he's a Lena foodie. That is Mother Rosemary. Oh my God. The part I'm just so amused about is that she actually, Josephine, is that she actually likes amala when she's not even Yoruba. And then she really, she has said amala like how many times now in one in 1 minute. She has called. She has called Amala like how many times? That is amazing. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rosemary. So I'm looking for the next person to pick on. While my people are still collecting ballots. Toastmaster UK.
Hello, Toastmaster Ibrahim.
Toastmaster Josephine said she loves Amala. Like, that's nice. I'm seeing the Amala people here. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Toastmaster UK, I called you back because I want you to tell us what you're using now. I know, just treat me like somebody that doesn't.
What I'm eating? I'm not eating anything. Oh, I'm waiting for results.
What? Your view
anxiety.
is
I'm eating anxiety.
I'm not eating. Your view is different.
But if I was to eat something right now, there's this chicken salad that I usually buy at the place. It's fantastic.
Toastmaster UK, I don't understand. Is it even Toastmaster Deji saying Amala gang? They're not talking about chicken salad. We're talking about Amala and afang soup.
There's variety now. It's because you're Toastmaster. Like variety. Yeah, a lot of hearts.
A chicken salad. We're talking about Amala here. You know, I don't understand. I don't understand. So you're the kind of person that likes chicken salad, all those stirring, right? Or that's what you like. This time she has yabbed you. She said, don't mind UK, likes to come. Okay, Toastmaster UK, tell us what local food you like. Where you come from? You have, he's missing the free flow, swallow.
Local food I like.
UK, what local food do you like? Where you come from? I know people have very interesting local food. So which one do you like? Tell us. Which one do you like?
For sure. We have a variety of local foods.
Yes, now.
My favorite, because I come from the South, River State to be specific. My favorite food, not soup. My favorite food is eba and native soup. So this native soup is made in a special way. It's a bit drawy. There are lots of periwinkles, crab, dry fish.
Oh, another Rosemary.
There is leaf. It's so sweet and dreamy. For more goat meat on the side, you put some bush meat. Native soup that is so garnished. I've not tasted soup that is sweeter than that in my life. I'm serious. I miss it.
So, I'm Chidi, you can see now that Toastmaster UK actually does like local food. But he's just saying that in this Lagos, he doesn't always get that soup that he likes. It's when he goes where he's coming from. That's when he gets it. So here he eats our continental food, and then when he goes there, he eats the kind of soup that he likes. Toastmaster UK, thank you. Okay, so Toastmaster, who is the next person that I'm going to pick on? I actually would. Because he likes to hang out in places where he will not get the local delicacies. I agree, DTM Chidi, because if he goes some places, he will actually see that, yeah, it's true. I agree. He should actually explore more. He should be an explorer of food like Toastmaster Rosemary. To introduce me to local delicacies. Okay, Toastmaster Aziz. You should hang out with Rosemary or Deji. Exactly. They know the food zones. Yes. Toastmaster Aziz. So what about you? Do you eat like outside? Because now today we're talking about food. So that's now our topic now. Food. Toastmaster Rosemary had made us now talk about food. So everybody will now be telling me the kind of food they like. So Toastmaster Aziz, what about you? Do you eat more of your Yoruba food, or have you tried outside food before? And how was it for you?
I don't really like outside food though. I don't really like it. And I'm not a swallow person. I don't really like swallow. My best food is beans and plantain. But funnily enough, I'm the shortest person in our family, but I just love beans. So I don't know where the popular saying that people that eat beans, people that they are always tall, or they are tall people that eat beans are always tall. I don't know where they get it from. because I'm very, very short. It's up till now, I eat beans. This morning I've ate beans. So I eat it. I can eat beans like 3 times in a week, but still. So that's why I don't really like swallow.
Oh my God. Toastmaster has made me laugh. Toastmaster said he has eaten beans, so the beans has not worked for him. Oh man. So please, can anybody educate Toastmaster as this? Maybe there's another way. Toastmaster Francis said the beans for high does not work. Oh. He has been trying it since 1900. Oh my God. He has been trying beans since 1900 now, scam. Toastmaster Aziz, sorry. Oh. Sorry that the beans has not worked for you. They use that bean juice to scam us. Actually, I agree. When we're younger, when we're growing up, they would make us eat beans. And really, okay, beans is healthy though, right? Beans is healthy. You need to have eaten the beans as a child, not as an adult. Oh, okay. So really. So Mr. Binabo said that you should have eaten the beans when you were a child. That eating it as an adult will not help you. That if you had eaten it as a child, then it would have helped you, right? Interesting. Okay, so Toastmaster Aziz, thank you. Funny enough, I actually love beans and plantain also. I can never have enough of it. Okay, Toastmaster Komiyo. So now I'm asking everybody until we get the results, our judges and our chief judge and ballot counters are all collecting the results. So we're waiting for the results. So right now, if you're a guest, we are hanging out and just talking about the kind of food we like. Okay, so Toastmaster Wale wants to talk about his own food. Toastmaster Wale.
Good afternoon.
You want to talk about your food?
Yes, so let's talk about food now. We are discussing food.
Okay. Yes, please talk.
Yes, me, I'm married to an Igbo woman and I've been enjoying my life with different delicacies. The only thing I can't eat, I hope you can hear me.
I can hear you. You're married to an Igbo woman.
Yes, she has been giving me delicacies that I can't even imagine myself eating normally. So
okay.
So it's been an experience that I'm enjoying, right?
That's nice. So what is your best Igbo food?
My best Igbo food? Auntie, there are plenty. Name all the soup you can name. The only thing I can eat is human feces. But my real food actually is pasta. Because she knows how to cook pasta in different forms. Garnish it with different things. She can garnish it with different things, and I enjoy my life.
Rosemary said she's getting hungry.
So, thank you. Good one. You guys have a good content at handle. God help the judges with their scores. I really enjoy myself. I really enjoy myself. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you so much. It reminds me of my cousin. Yes, my cousin. He married a British woman. And the interesting thing is she loves Nigerian food. Like I don't understand. She loves egusi, she loves all those white soup. So I'm like, how? She really loves Nigerian food. And so he loves it because that means even if he married a white woman, she makes Nigerian food for him. Can you beat that? Like marry a white woman and then the white woman loves Nigerian food and she actually makes Nigerian food for you. That is just like, amazing that you actually still got somebody that loves to make Nigerian food for you. Okay, so thank you everyone. I really enjoyed this session of all of us getting to know about the food that we like. Now we have the table topics results. The results are in and we're going to start from the third place winner, which is second place winner. Drum roll. The winner of the third place winner is Toastmaster Ibrahim Kasim. Toastmaster Ibrahim, table topics contestant, third place winner. Well done, well done, well done. Where are you? Toastmaster Ibrahim, congratulations. Do we have a certificate up now? Do we have a certificate ready? Do we have a certificate ready? Okay, your certificate will be sent to you. Congratulations, Toastmaster Ibrahim. But we can't see you though. Okay, maybe Toastmaster Ibrahim is not there right now. Toastmaster Ibrahim, congratulations. Okay, so moving on to Toastmaster Anthony, you want to say something?
I'm here. Can you see me now?
Yes, Toastmaster Ibrahim, I can see you now. Congratulations.
Madam Contest Chair.
Yes, Toastmaster Anthony.
Yeah, so check your listening. Well, I've sent the result to you to your WhatsApp, via WhatsApp chat.
Okay, yes, thank you. I got the one for table topics. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, the second one will have arrived by now.
Yes. I've gotten the second one. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, Toastmaster Ibrahim, congratulations. Now the second, thank you, Toastmaster Anthony. Now the second place winner in the table topics contest, the area 16 table topics contest is Toastmaster Isaac. Toastmaster Isaac. Toastmaster Isaac, can we see you? Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Madam Contest Chair. Thank you.
Okay, congratulations. Your certificate will be sent to you. And now, okay, yes, your certificate, yay. Now the winner of the Area 16 Table Topics Contest is Toastmaster UK. Toastmaster UK that did not tell me what he's using. Toastmaster UK, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, congratulations, Toastmaster UK. Do we have a certificate up?
It's work in progress.
Okay, so Toastmaster UK, it will be sent to you. Thank you. Congratulations. So to all our guests, the winner of the table topics contest for area 16 is going to represent the area at the division contest, which comes up on the 13th of November, right? Next month. Okay, so now moving on to the humorous speech contest, the winners. Starting from the third place winner, the third place winner is Toastmaster Komio. Toastmaster Komio, where are you? Congratulations. Okay, the certificate might not be ready. DTM Chidi.
Yes, ma'am. Okay,
Yes,
so you
ma'am.
already announced that. I was going to say that since we have only 3 contestants for the humorous speech contest, that you would announce the second place and then the winner. But since we've announced third place, you can just go ahead and announce the winners so that anticipation does not die off. Because if you announce second place, you automatically would know who the winner is.
Okay, thank you, Jem Chidi. Okay, so the second place winner is Toastmaster Aziz. Toastmaster Aziz, congratulations. Toastmaster Aziz, where are you? Okay, so Toastmaster Aziz, your certificate will be sent to you. Congratulations. And now the winner of the Area 16 Humorous Speech Contest. The winner is, I'm sure you want to hear it. If you don't answer me, I'm not going to announce it. Who wants to hear?
I want to hear.
Okay, thank you. So the winner of the Area 16 Humorous Speech Contest is Toastmaster Rosemary Amadi. Congratulations, Toastmaster Rosemary. Your certificate will be sent to you. So Toastmaster Rosemary will go on to represent the Area 16 at the division contest next month. And so, thank you so much. We have come to the end of the contest. Thank you so much. You have been such a delightful audience and you have succeeded in making me hungry, and I will go and look for food. And I will go and look for food after this contest. Thank you for succeeding in making me hungry. And like Toastmaster Francis said, yes, congratulations to the winners and the contestants. The food is won. The food is won. Yes, yes, yes. Now I will hand over. Yes, it's Mr. Rosemary. Congratulations. Now I will hand over to the Zoom master. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the time spent today. Thank you, everyone. Thank you to all the role players. Thank you, Chief Judge. Thank you to all the judges. Thank you to the timekeeper. Thank you so much. Timekeepers, you were so efficient. Wow, fantastic. Well done, Toastmaster Deji, Toastmaster Lawrence. Thank you so much to the ballot counters. Thank you, Zoom Master. Thank you, everybody. Now I hand over to the Zoom Master. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Madam Contest Chair, distinguished Toastmaster Ibrahim. Please, if you had fun and you enjoyed yourself today, let's give her a round of applause. A physical one. Thank you. Thank you. If you didn't have fun, you can keep your applause, but we don't want you again. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much for that. I would like to appreciate at this point the plethora of efforts and resources deployed by the role players today. The Chief Judge, Toastmaster Tony, the judges, I am not going to mention their names so that somebody doesn't go and stop them from going home, but they did a wonderful job today. Timer, Toastmaster Deji, that was quite innovative of you. Toastmaster Lawrence, my very good friend, thank you for what you did today. You were timing on the chat box and you helped us with the interviews. Toastmaster Seven Joy is a wonderful human being. She played the ballot counter for us today and she did an absolutely peach of a job. So thank you. The contestants, I cannot begin to tell you how much fun I've had today. This is a proper contest. You guys brought your A game. I was laughing all through. Contests are not fair because you're not supposed to laugh, but I had to hold it in. But I was happy it ended because I had to erupt with laughter. So thank you for that. Table topics, wow. You guys, please, let's keep doing this. Next year, please contest again. We have the international speech contest coming up. Please contest. We have the division level contest as well coming up on November 13th. So the representatives from here are expected to be available and present. So please, more of the same. I would like to close this meeting now, but I would like to call the Area 16 PQD to close formally and give us a closing remark. Toastmaster Olumide Ajibade, he is the, I would say, the statue, the rock behind all this. He likes to stay at the background, but Toastmaster Olumide, please come on, give us closing remarks and close the meeting formally. Without him, none of this would have been possible. Let's give him a round of applause as he come on.
Good afternoon, Toastmaster Abubakar Gimba. The closing remarks, the area director is on call. He can come online and address. But thank you to all the judges, the contestants. Your performance was wonderful today. We really appreciate you. We thank you for making Area 16 contest a remarkable success. So, Toastmaster Abubakar Gimba. the area director is on the call. He can address us for that.
Oh, thank you so much, Toastmaster Olimide. Now, Toastmaster Salif Mohammed, Area Director, Area 16, Division F, District 94. Are you here? I can see you, Toastmaster Salif. Please come, let's see your face. Stop hiding. Aha.
Yes, I am.
Toastmaster, let me just give a quick profile before we close. Apologies for that. Toastmaster Salif. A quick profile for you. Aha. Toastmaster Salif Mohammed is a public speaking and influence coach. He helps people find their voices so they can give their clients and target audiences phenomenal experiences. He is the immediate past president of Lighthouse Prestige Toastmasters Club and the current Area 16 Division F District 94 Director. Please welcome this. Well, okay, he's not a distinguished Toastmaster yet, but it's inevitable anyway. So please, distinguished Toastmaster Salif Mohammed, let's give him a warm welcome.
Thank you very kindly. I wasn't expecting to be called in. I have wonderful role players here. I thought I could just go to sleep. You've all done an amazing job, and you would all agree with me that we have saved the best contest for last. Thank you all for the amazing job. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you. Forgive me, I didn't plan to talk. Sorry. I love you. Okay. Thank you. It's been a great contest. Thank you all for showing up. I haven't had a good time like I've had today. Thank you so much. I learned a lot. I see that whoever missed this contest has missed a great deal. Thank you all for coming. Thank you and bye.